Urgent, America's Team fan, look at what just happened. Nobody saw this coming, huh? But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we bring you daily videos with the latest your team news, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Cowboys injury update reveals key details on defensive stars. The injury plague was spreading through the Dallas Cowboys locker room throughout their underwhelming 710 season in 2024. Many of those season-ending blows were lost on the defensive side of the ball. Linebacker DeMarvion Overshown and cornerback Trevon Diggs were two of Dallas' biggest losses from the starting unit on defense, both suffering knee injuries. Overshown dealt with his second torn ACL since entering the NFL with his surgery, also repairing his MCL and PCL. Diggs went through a chondral tissue graft surgery in January. At the annual league meetings in Florida, co-owner Stephen Jones took a moment to address Overshown and Diggs' rehabs and give fans an update on their return. The news was rather unfortunate, but nothing Cowboys Nation wasn't already expecting. Jones confirmed that neither player will be ready to return at the start of the 2025 season. They have significant injuries, he said to the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. There's a good chance they may not start for us when the season starts. They may not be available. Further, it is likely that they will miss the first half of the year around 89 games based on the severity of their injuries and their current rehab timeline. The good news, Jones and the front office are confident the two will return for a chunk of games this season, with the opportunity to join a surprisingly healthy defense as a whole. Fans should not take this possible reality for granted. Overshown has been electric in his limited appearances in a Cowboys uniform since being drafted out of Texas. In a linebacker room that features multiple new faces, Overshown's eventual return will bring a warm welcome from fans who've missed his exciting play. He mentioned in January how he expects to be on the field sooner rather than later, but due to his youth and the weight of a late-season injury, it's possible Overshown's return will be much later than we think. Diggs is just a few seasons removed from leading the league in interceptions and rising the record books in the process. He is as motivated as ever to return to that impact level in a hopeful bounce-back season. The concern here is Diggs' injury. History packaged with his age, he will turn 27 near the beginning of the season and has dealt with knee issues for much of the last two seasons. At a challenging position like cornerback, those facts don't make you feel too hopeful. However, the prospect of them returning at some point in 2025 should be some type of positive image for the future. Pair Overshown and Diggs with proven pieces like Micah Parsons and Darren Bland, and the Cowboys' defense is back to being something that hounds opposing offenses and gives fans a newfound belief. Under new defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus, Overshown and Diggs' availability are valuable parts of that plan. Pausing this news just to say that if you want YouTube to keep recommending the latest America's Team news to you, it's very important that you leave a like on this video. Thanks! Now let's get back to the news. Rumored Cowboys target Tyreek reveals trade take wide receiver will be one of the areas to address for the Dallas Cowboys when the focus turns to Green Bay, Wisconsin for the 2025 NFL Draft. The team lacks any semblance of a number 2 option behind CeeDee Lamb, especially after Brandon Cook's departure. Many expect that the Cowboys will use one of their early round picks to address this need and could even find their next pass catcher with the number 12 overall pick. There remains the possibility they could add a veteran to claim that spot, though it becomes more unlikely by the day. A number of veteran free agents remain available and none have any real traction to Dallas at this point. The other alternative would be to fill the spot through a trade, and that is where speculation has run wild, with fans and analysts theorizing the right fit for the star. Just as the activity on the free agent market, there is no current momentum for a deal involving the Cowboys. However, some have suggested a potential Tyreek Hill trade. If not to the Cowboys, Hill leaving the Dolphins does not feel impossible at this point, but the star receiver is taking it upon himself to quell some of these rumors, directly responding to fans and aggregate accounts on X. From the looks of it, he seems uninterested in finding a new home. Lol, another false narrative, Hill wrote. The drama surrounding Hill stems directly from comments he made following the Dolphins' final game of the 2024 regular season. "This is my first time I haven't been in the playoffs," Hill told reporters. "I just gotta do what's best for me and my family. If that's here or wherever the case may be, I'm finna open that door for myself. I'm opening the door. I'm out, bro." His feelings have likely settled since then, though last year was an admittedly frustrating one for the Dolphins star. Hill tallied his lowest receiving yardage total since 2019, reeling in 81 catches on only 123 targets. Miami's quarterback debacle continues to be an issue through Hill's tenure. Tua Tagovailoa continues to struggle to stay on the field, making life harder for Hill on the field. Nonetheless, it does not appear a trade will be happening anytime soon. While fans can continue to rationalize a move happening, any such deal for Hill would likely not involve the Cowboys given his price contractually and his price in a trade. That has been the attitude the team has held with stars connected to them in the past and will likely not change here with Hill. Cowboys reportedly offer Micah Parsons' NFL record-breaking contract. Micah Parsons is waiting for a blockbuster contract extension, and the Dallas Cowboys have reportedly made an offer that will need his agent's approval. When April Fool's Day rolls around, you always have to be cautious of false reports and rumors from people trying to get everyone worked up, but when Dallas Cowboys insider Clarence Hill shares some news, you know it is legit. That was the case on Tuesday morning when Hill wrote on All City DLLS that the Cowboys have offered Parsons an NFL record-setting contract that would make him the highest-paid non-quarterback in league history. Hill reports that Parsons and Cowboys owner Jerry Jones have agreed on the deal, but Parsons' agent David Mulugheta was not involved in the talks. That presents an obvious issue because the deal would need Mulugheta's approval. Mulugheta and the Cowboys haven't had talks since the NFL Combine in Indianapolis. While there is still progress to be made, it is a positive sign that Parsons and Jerry Jones appear to be on the same page. Parsons is the centerpiece of the Cowboys' defense and a generational talent who has proven to elevate the play of everyone around him. With the new coaching staff, it is key to have a player like Parsons leading the team. Now, whether Mulugheta will be as open to the deal that is reportedly on the table remains to be seen, but if Parsons is happy with the contract, it could mean a deal is on the horizon. The positive to take out of the entire situation is that the Cowboys appear to be working on contracts before the final week of training camp. And now, America's team fan, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I don't know if you know this, but your opinion matters a lot for your team. He'll be back any moment with more America's team news. How about them Cowboys?